Moscow method is a prioritization framework commonly used in project management and goal setting. It is often used in product development to prioritize product features, but it can be applied in everyday life to cast a critical eye over the items on our to-do list to help us prioritize them according to our time and other resources available. The acronym Moscow stands for must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves. So you can see where this is going. If you like this video, click that like button and subscribe to the channel to get more similar content such as this one. And leave me a comment. Tell me, how do you manage your to-do list? And especially to make sure that it does not become one long and overwhelming beast. And share this video with someone close to your heart. Let's see what the Moscow method. The must-haves are the non-negotiable essential elements or goals that must be achieved for the project to be considered successful. They are considered critical to the project's core purpose and are typically the high priority items. The should-haves are important elements or goals that are not as critical as the must-haves, but are still significant for the project's success. They contribute to the overall value of the project and should be included if possible. Then there's the could-haves, and these are desirable elements or goals that would enhance the project but are not essential. They are optional and can be considered if time and resources allow. If certain could-haves cannot be accommodated, it won't impact on the project's core success. Then there's the won't-haves, and these are elements or goals that are explicitly deemed unnecessary or inappropriate for the project. They are deliberately excluded from the scope, and their inclusion is not recognized in the project's planning or execution. The Moscow method is often used during project planning sessions to facilitate discussions among team members about the priorities and the trade-offs associated with different project elements. It helps to align the team's understanding of what is crucial to the project's success and what can be considered secondary or optional. When applied to your personal goal setting, the Moscow method can be a valuable tool for individuals to prioritize their objectives and tasks based on their importance and their impact. While the Eisenhower Matrix or the urgent important matrix work well to categorize your general to-do list, the Moscow method comes in handy when you are working on the to-dos related to a specific project or goal. Here's how to go about it. You identified that a specific goal is important. Let's say you want to write a book. Your goal is to submit the completed manuscript to the publishers in 10 months' time. Your next step is to break the tasks down into smaller, manageable tasks, such as create a draft table of contents, or create a title page, draw a diagram showing all the chapters fitting together, a diagram for each chapter, create a summary of the content for the back page. And there may be quite a few other aspects that I haven't mentioned in this specific example. The point is, you break the large task down into smaller subtasks. If you don't critically look at this list and you just dive in and start working without considering what is important, you may end up having completed a lot of the won't-haves without getting to the important must-haves and should-haves. Let's see how we can use the Moscow method to categorize tasks related to writing a book. If you had all the resources in the world, in other words, you could work on this project full-time and you didn't have that 10-month time limit. But now you have to juggle this project against all the other projects on your plate and life out there. So let's see how we can allocate our Moscows to this to-do list. We can say that create a draft timetable of the contents is a must-have. A title page, must-have. A diagram showing how all the chapters fit together. For you it feels very important and you put it down as a should-have. And this will be different for everyone because you will consider different aspects of a book or any project important according to your own background, expertise, and also the needs of the project. Draw a diagram for each chapter. You consider that as a could have. Creating a summary for the back page, a must have. About the author, a must have. And then to record videos explaining all important concepts for online materials, you decided that that will be a won't have. Whether you are writing a book or working on a postgraduate research dissertation or just redoing the interior of your living room, you can use the Moscow method on any of your projects or goals. By categorizing your tasks into must-haves, should-haves, could-haves, and won't-haves, you can focus your efforts on what is most important. And our efforts include our resources, and time is one of our major resources. You'll focus on what is truly important and what matters, and allocate your resources more efficiently and effectively. And one last thing, before you go, check out the Research Mastermind Success Academy, an awesome membership site for postgraduate students working on a master's or doctoral research project. It's a safe place with live workshops, helpful content, and an engaging community, all of which will allow you to develop your academic skills, stay motivated, boost your productivity, and complete your research project with ease. Especially to give you time to still enjoy the good things in life. Follow the QR code on the screen or find a link in the description box below this video. The Moscow method